Lori convened to open session at 6:06 p.m. With any action taken in closed session, go to government code type 7. We'll move on to item.
You wouldn't mind? Please stand. Ready? Begin. Stands. Thank you.
Regarding informational item, enrollment report.
We've got 2,548 TK through 8th grade and 289 non-TK for a total of 13,837, which is a 50% grade student increase from the last report. Out of that amount, we've got 654 homeless and 205 foster.
Thank you. The chair review of Teachers Association of Lancaster, Cal, and the Lancaster School District initial joint proposal for professor contract negotiation.
Yeah, Gina sends her apologies. Is actually at professional development tonight, so she's asked me to speak for both of us. We did sign a joint agreement, and so we're looking forward to working together to come to a smooth and peaceful agreement soon.
The chair review of California School Employees Association, referred to as CSEA. It's chapter number 297, initial contract proposal to the Lancaster School District for successor contract negotiation.
You see it?
Good evening, board. I just wanted to let you know my name is Maria Yushu. I'm the vice president. Presuming I couldn't make it today, but for the initial proposal, yes, we've been able to turn it in. So we're hoping that by this Friday we can go ahead and get with the district and fine tune those language for each of the parts of the contract, and we can go ahead and talk about that this Friday. And we look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sunshine review of Lancaster School District's initial, initial contract proposal with California School Employees Association, CSEA as well, and
It's me. We look forward to, as Ms. Ishu said, we look forward to meeting with them on Friday. And we are just going to talk about language with contractors. We're going cover to cover with both contracts. So it should be very beneficial.
thank you. Patient request proposal report. Well, actually, this resolution number 2025-2026 team to enter into a leaseback agreement with Nancy Corey Elementary School modernization and new construction project.
So moved.
Motion by Giles,
Second.
by Mr. Green. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0. Approval of amendment number 1 to the agreement of construction services with Viola Inc. for the Nancy Corey Elementary School modernization and new construction project.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mr. Dow. Wayne. Favor.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0. Question. Individual action items, human resources. Approval of provisional internship permit for 2025-2026 school year.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Lynn. Biles. All in favor?
Aye.
Oops, allow us to fill immediate staffing need. So these are teachers who are on full credentials, but they're in the process of getting them.
Addressing the board. Individuals who wish to address the board may complete a speaker card and present it and any supporting documents to the superintendent's assistant or other district official prior to the start of the meeting. Personal information such as a student, parent, guardian's name, address, phone number, date of birth, email address, and other directory information as defined in Education Code 49061 may be excluded from the minutes of the meeting by submitting a written request to the superintendent. Board members shall recognize individuals who wish to speak. Individuals wishing to present testimony to the board concerning specific items on the agenda may do so once that item has been moved, seconded, and is on the floor for discussion. Time limits of 3 minutes per person and 20 minutes per item shall be allowed. Board bylaws 9322. Board members may ask questions for clarification purposes. However, no action may be taken and no discussion may take place on an item not on the proposed or not on the posted agenda. Brown Act. Comments from PTA, CSEA, Cal. Oh, sorry, CSEA. Welcome.
Good evening again. I'm Maria Ishu. Christina couldn't make it again. She's just dealing with some things right now, but the rest of our board is here. I just wanted to let you guys know, just like what I said before, we're going to be looking at the initial proposal. Tomorrow, Christina, Riley, and as well as our treasurer is going to be meeting with Maria and her team. And so we're going to get that conversation going to look over some budget items or, to help with the CSEA, because we heard that last board meeting, Sal had an opportunity to meet up with Maria's department as well. So thank you so much for the opportunity to get together with the department to talk about the budget. We're hoping that we can come up with solutions, especially as it relates to this Friday's first meeting with the district for our contract and our language. And so we really look forward to that. We do have a couple other meetings with Dr. Marietti, and so we appreciate all the times that we've met with him prior before this meeting, and we look forward to more meetings with him. We do want to mention that yes, we do still have some members, and they've showed up today. They're going to go ahead and say some of their concerns, and they're going to continue to do that until we feel that the classified staff has been heard. And we hope that this negotiations team and with the district, we could get something that could actually help all of classified. We've been really hoping that we could talk about fixing the salary across the board, and so we look forward to those conversations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Comments from Cal? In the audience?
Yes, we have 2 comments. First one is Claudia Monsera.
Good evening, honorable members of the board and esteemed members of the public. My name is Claudia Monserrat, and I am a bilingual para-educator with the Lancaster School District. I come before you this evening not only as an individual, but as a representative of the many dedicated classified employees who play a vital role in the daily operations and success of the district. We are here to respectfully request your support and partnership in addressing long-standing concerns related to fair compensation and equitable benefits. This issue directly impacts the well-being of our staff and ultimately the quality of service provided to our students and community. As you know, classified employees have been advocating for improved wages and benefits for quite some time. While we understand the challenges of balancing district budgets and long-term financial planning, the reality remains that the current allocations of funds continue to place classified staff at the bottom of the priority list. This ongoing disparity does not reflect the district stated committed to equity. One of the most urgent concerns, especially for part-time employees, is the cost of health insurance. For those working 6-hour shifts, it's not uncommon for premiums to consume 30 to 40% of a paycheck, leaving little left to cover the essential living expenses. This is simply not sustainable for individuals who are integral in the daily operations to our schools. Despite these obstacles, satisfied staff continue to meet and often exceed the expectations. We show up each day with professionalism, pride, and deep commitment to our schools. I am proud to be a Lancaster School District employee, but morale is increasingly affected by a growing sense of being undervalued. It becomes harder to justify going the extra mile when our efforts are not met with fair compensation and meaningful recognition. We continue to face challenges with the current salary structure. We can understandably lead to feelings of discouragement and being undervalued. When your efforts go unrecognized, it not only affects us as professionals, but also impacts the students that we are committed to support and the broader educational environment. We respectfully ask that our concerns be met with thoughtful consideration and meaningful actions. It is our hope that the conversation that we have during these meetings will lead to lasting progress beyond the discussion itself by working together to ensure compensation to equitable benefits that we can take important steps toward building a stronger and more inclusive educational community for everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Claudia.
We have Maria Castellon.
Esteemed Lancaster School District board members. My name is Maria Castellon. I am a proud special education paraeducator, and I am here today to express the deep love and commitment I have for my job and for the students I serve in this district. However, it's disheartening to know that I could earn more flipping burgers at In-N-Out, where the starting wage is $20 an hour. Could a fast food employee step into my role in the classroom and do what I do? I don't believe so. Yet my current classification, resource STC paraeducator, starts at a range of 19 with a wage of just $18.09 an hour and caps out at $21.99. That's only $1.99 more than the starting wage at a fast food restaurant. This disparity is one of the reasons I believe our district struggles to retain paraeducators. It feels like there's a revolving door for these vital positions. While we might not be the lowest paying district in the Antelope Valley, we are certainly not the highest. And if we truly want to be the best, we need to invest in our people. The best districts compensates their employees fairly in order to retain them, support them, and make the system stronger. That's what I want for all of us, to be better, to grow stronger, and to continue serving our students with excellence. Please help us make Lancaster School District the best it can be by compensating your classified employees in a way that reflects the invaluable work we do. Show us that the backbone of the school district matters. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening.
Consent agenda items, superintendent item 14A to 14G. Motion?
So moved.
Okay. All in favor?
All right.
Motion passes 3-0. Questions?
Just a question on mobile communication. This, major change to what we have in the past.
Number 8,
Yeah,
G, 14G. G?
G,
Yes.
Mobile communication.
It's for
It's the new law that's going into effect. That board has to develop, adopt, and update every 5 years policy to limit or prohibit students' use of smartphones while at school sites. So this is where the state of California has gone back and forth and said, you absolutely have to allow students to have cell phones, and then they reversed and said, well, now you need to restrict students from having cell phones. So, our policy is we want to be able for our parents to know where their children are. We want our parents to be able and our students to be able to communicate with their parents. But we also want to restrict their use of social media during school time, restrict their use of cameras during school time. And so it's kind of a challenge for us to try to allow some freedom because we all have cell phones and it's very difficult for us to let go of them at times, and children are no different than us. So trying to put in place policies which provide the students the ability to communicate with their parents while still restricting their use on campuses. That's been the challenge for us, and we've used several ways to do that, asking them to put them away, using the underbags, and now using our Trues app that we provide for parents at no cost to parents that allow them to be in communication with their students, but restricts the use of the social media and cameras.
thank you.
agenda items. Business items 15A.
Second.
When? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Questions? Motion passes 3-0. Consent agenda items, educational services, 16A, 16J. Motion by Mr. Dryden.
G is those.
Yes. Vote motion by Mr. Dryden.
That's right.
Question? Motion passes 3-0. Consent agenda items, human resource services, items 17A through 17E. Motion by Mr. Williams, second by Mr. Meyer. All in favor? Motion passes 3-0. Consent agenda items, student and family services, items 18A through 18J. Motion by Mr. Giles, second by Mr. Lynn. All in favor? Motion passes 3-0. Legislative policy. Second. We have comments from the board and superintendent. Mr. Giles?
Okay, well, thank you all for coming out. Appreciate CSEA for coming out and about their concerns. Appreciate that. Appreciate the school getting off to a good start. I know my kids are having a pretty good time. They're all getting involved in dramas and ASB and all the good stuff. And so far so good, behaviorally. So we're doing, we're counting our blessings right now. And with that, pass it on to the next.
Mr. Wayne?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for the great attendance report. Glad to see we increased another. We're still a little below last year, but we are increasing. That has a lot to do with our district. Just all of the things that we care about. You care about teachers, classified, administration. It's very, very important for us. Thank you so much. What I wanted to say, CSEA, is we are totally reliant on your comments through negotiations with Mr. Davis and Dr. Marietti. And we believe that if they strike a deal, we hope that it's in everyone's agreement. We want everyone to be happy. And I hate the thought that we pay less than in an Alberta, but that is a state mandated job. Ours is not state demanded, but we hope to be there. So for CSEA, keep your strong opinions. Keep us informed, up to date on how you feel. Today I had an opportunity to talk with some teachers, Paul and Allsbury, about some problems they were having with people across the street from the school. There was a fight, not involving our students, thank God. There were 3 ambulances that came because somebody got hurt pretty bad. But the one nice thing I found out today was something Mr. Davis did years ago at Paiute. That was to keep people that are could affect our students. At least 400 feet from the school. So we are definitely going to have our SRO go and talk to these people, because apparently they're there every single day. And we don't want that. I know some of the parents are afraid to even walk down the street with the students because of that. So imagine what the students must feel. Anyway, thank you very much. We will try to keep a hand on it.
Thank you. First, I do want to thank CSA for coming tonight. We're grateful for all of our classified staff. They are the backbone of our district. And I think all you have to do is take a look around our facilities, both here, Parkview, and our 22 school sites, see how well they look. I don't think our sites have ever looked any better, and that's directly related to our maintenance and operations staff that does such a wonderful job. Classified staff work diligently. They work directly with our students and parents, and in many cases, they are our parents. And they are the face of Lancaster School District, and obviously, we could not operate or keep the doors open without our classified staff. That's why we work together with them collaboratively over the past 5 years through our negotiations and our meetings. And we're proud of the work we've done together collaboratively. And we're proud of the over 17% increase in wages over the past 5 years. And we're proud of the 29% one-time bonuses that we provided for all our staff members, both classified and certificated over the past years. So we're proud that Lancaster is one of the higher paying districts in the Antelope Valley, and we're proud of the work they all do. And we're going to continue to work collaboratively together and do our best to serve our employees.
Everyone said thank you, CSEA, for coming out and voicing your strong feelings about, you know, how you feel, what positions and roles that you play in the district. I want you to know that, you know, I think collectively that we hear you, and we are working very hard to try to address all of your concerns. I know sometimes it may still feel like, you know, your concerns are falling on deaf ears. And there are a lot of things that we're blinded by that often people don't understand or see. Very best to see where we could be to make everyone. It doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to get everything that you want you to understand that we are working very hard to make sure you guys are getting rewarded for the job that you're doing. You're absolutely correct. You are very much valued, as you heard us all say here. Cannot work without our classified staff, just like we cannot work without our team here. We cannot work without our teachers, our custodial, it's everyone. So, you know, my motto, as you guys already know, teamwork makes the dream work. You know, so we're going to continue to do our best to make sure that she's somewhere. You know, that we can all meet in the middle, hopefully whole, but there's no guarantees. So we can. And but thank you so much for coming up and letting us know how you're feeling. I want you to continue to come up, express your concerns, so that we're all aware we're working to get those addressed. Other than that, I heard that it's been a really good year thus far. So unfortunately, I haven't been around very much due to a fortunate accident, but I would like to thank everyone for all of your well wishes and all the signed cards from the district. I got beautiful flowers and Al bought me lunch, and it was really great. So thank you so much for everyone just reaching out and showing all the love. Continuing to heal, still going to be a while, but other than that, thank everybody for coming out, and hope to see you next board meeting. With that, we will adjourn at 6:35 p.m.
Motion, so moved. Second,
Motion by Mr. Giles, second by Mr. Williams. All in favor? Good evening, everyone.